This is the most overpowered play in Madden 24 currently, man. Nothing can actually stop this route. It's really overpowered. It doesn't matter what coverage it is, whether it's man, zone coverage, or whatever. It can be quarters. Doesn't matter at all. But a beautiful thing is there's more plays out of this. But if you want to lock in, make sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, and let's get into the scheme breakdown. Let's go. Yo, it's your boy Larry back at you again with another video, and today I got some more heat for y'all in today's video. We are currently in the Cincinnati Bengals playbook, man. If y'all haven't already, go check out my previous videos. We dropped the Miami Dolphins playbook and the Kansas City Chiefs playbook. Already knocked all that fire out, man. So y'all make sure to go check those videos out. If y'all haven't, make sure to sub, click that notification bell. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So today we are in the tight slots halfback week. We are going to be going over how to beat every coverage in the game, boys, and we are just going to be killing it. So I'm going to be showing y'all the flood play. This is going to be every coverage in the game for a one-play touchdown. Really simple. First, we're just going to start off against a cover 3. Now, with the cover 3, you want to set up like this. You want to go ahead and put triangle on a street. Motion out your circle receiver, put him on a combat route. And the beautiful thing about this formation, you can max protect and really have plenty of time to get this like pass off. Sometimes in practice mode, they're still get in because like practice mode is just practice mode. But if you're playing against your opponent, if you're max protecting, for the most part, you are not. You're basically gonna be able to get this pass off every single time. It just kind of depends on practice mode, but as y'all can see, if you have enough time, you will throw this for a one-play touchdown against a cover 3, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna show y'all how it works against every coverage in the game, but I really like this formation just because you can max protect, and it just allows you to kind of get that one-play touchdown potential without too much of a risk because you get the max protect. But just moving on, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, y'all can see that kind of consistently beats cover 3. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more time so I kind of get it off. It's kind of crazy that you max protect in practice mode and you still can't get it off, but as y'all can see, it's gonna be a one-play touchdown against a cover 3 every single time. Now, moving on, just showing y'all against a cover 4, it works the same exact way. You just have to wait a little bit longer. But the beautiful thing about cover 4, you typically have a little bit more time than usual against cover 4 than most other coverages, because most of the time it's a 3-man rush. So this cover 4 drop contain, we're just gonna street this triangle receiver. Go ahead and motion out this circle receiver. Now, if you feel like you have enough time, you can just do it just like this. You can put X on a drag, or just leave him on his drag route and put the running back on this. Just have multiple check downs. But just for the purpose of this video, so I have enough time in the pocket because practice mode is kind of OD. I'm just gonna go ahead and max protect, just because really quick. But you just kind of wait for him to get past the safety, and once he gets past the safety, just lead it towards the sideline, and most of the time it's going to be a touchdown just like that, or a big gain against cover 4. So if we go back over this, this time I'm gonna actually lead the check downs. Hopefully we have enough time here, but y'all can see that this X and R1 receivers most of the time are going to get open for the most part, but you just want to lead it towards the sideline just like that, and as you can see, it's going to be a cover 4. Now moving on, boys, not to take up too much time, we're going to be working this against a cover 4 quarters. Going to be using the same play, flood, just cover 4 quarters. Now you can max protect with this. It's the beautiful thing about this too. Then you just want to run the play as is. It's going to be square again. You're going to see if we get enough time. If you have somebody that has decent speed, doesn't have to be Jamar Chase, it's going to be a one-play touchdown against a cover 4 quarters as well. With working against a cover 4 quarters, you don't have to worry about motioning anybody. As long as you have somebody with some pretty decent speed, that square receiver is going to be open for a one-play touchdown every single time. So we're just going to go ahead and hike it. Hopefully we can get enough time this time around. But as y'all can see, it's going to consistently beat this coverage for a one-play touchdown as well. Then we're going to go over into cover 1 and cover 2. And cover 2 zone, just so y'all can see that this route is just really that powerful in this play. And now I got other plays out of this formation I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all today's video. If y'all haven't already, man, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. But going back to the flood, this time working there against a cover 2. Now with the cover 2, I like to just set it up like how we did before. combat route, max protect. You can max protect, totally up to you. But with the cover 2, you kind of want to throw it like right up the seam, like right there. You kind of do have to time it, but it's going to be a 1-play touchdown against a cover 2 as well. Now, sometimes people will put a deep blue out there, so sometimes it may not be cover 2 for a 1-play touchdown, but it will if they didn't do that. But if they, for some reason, they have a deep blue out there, like I was saying, you can always do your little check downs like this. And most of the time, one of the check downs are going to be open for the most part. That time they were pretty covered up, but for the most part, with the underneath stuff, it's going to usually open up the offense a little bit more when you're taking those deep shots. Now, moving on, this works against a cover 2 man as well. Just working out of the flood, we're just going to be going into a random cover 2 man. Just go ahead and streak, triangle, put him on a combat route. You can go ahead and max protect. There's just something about this square route that it just really cooks every coverage in the game, just about. As long as you have somebody with decent speed and really like decent route running, it's going to beat man coverage, it's going to beat zone coverage. Basically, this is one of the most overpowering routes in Madden 24 that I have come across thus so far. So that's going to beat cover 2 man. Going over, this going to be cover 1 hold, the same as that way. You can do it the same setup if you want to. Really, against a cover 1 hold, all you really have to do is just put a streak out there. Since it's man coverage, you really don't need a combat route, but as y'all can see, the pressure gets to us kind of fast that time around. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do the same setup, just in case, let's say that we don't know what coverage our opponent is in. We're just gonna go ahead and do the same setup. Hopefully we have a little bit more time this time around. But you'll see that if you have somebody with decent speed, like I was saying, it's gonna cook for a 1-play touchdown, man, every single time. Now, let's go ahead and get into some other things out of this formation. Now that y'all see that this route basically just kills every single thing in the game, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to beat every zone coverage in the game as well with this bench play. Now, bench, this is going to be cover 3, this is going to be cover 4, this is going to be cover 2. The only thing, it isn't going to be man coverage as successful, but against any zone coverage in the game, it's going to win. So all you want to do is just motion out your circle, or you can even motion out your square receiver. It just depends on whether you want to run this play to the left or you want to run this play to the right. It's totally universal, just depending on what you want to go ahead and do. All you want to do is put circle on a streak, put triangle on a flat route, put your tight end on a in route, go ahead and block your running back. In this coverage, just a high-low read. This square receiver is going to be open against every single coverage in the game. If he isn't for any reason at all, you can look for that flat route. He's going to be open for at least 10 yards if that square receiver is covered for any reason. But for the most part, this square receiver is going to be open every single time. But for some reason, we are not getting any time. We're just getting instant sack for some reason. It's just Madden is kind of just on a bull. But that's neither here or there, so let's just keep it rolling. We're gonna go ahead and get this rolling. So as y'all can see, if we can get enough time, I don't know why they're just sending cornerback. That's not even a cornerback, bro. That was just a linebacker blitz. They just going crazy. If I can just get this off successfully, one good time to show y'all. Come on, EA, let me just get it off one good time, bro. This is crazy. All right, this is crazy. But boys, y'all can clearly see. If we go to the instant replay, this dude is running wide open. I'm not really sure why, like, I'm getting instant sack. I really don't know right now. But y'all can clearly see that this dude is open. I'm just going to go ahead and try this one more time. Hopefully, I can just go ahead and kind of just successfully run this play one good time for y'all. I don't really know why nobody's blocking on this play at all. This is really kind of frustrating. But let's actually try to run it to this side, see if I can actually show y'all. But for some reason on this play, they're just coming in unblocked, like on both sides. I don't know if that's a glitch, but it wasn't happening before. But y'all can clearly see that the guys are definitely getting open. So I'm gonna try to run this one more time, see if we can have a little bit more success. I'm actually just gonna max protect this time around. Maybe we can get a little bit more success, but for some reason I think Madden is just glitching out. But I promise you guys, this play actually works. For some reason Madden is just really glitching out. I was just using this play and it was working perfect. But I don't want to spend too much time in this video wasting our time. We already wasted about like 3 minutes just trying to run that play, which was ridiculous. But that bench play is going to be money. And just moving on, we're going to be working out of this mesh spot. This is going to be a very good and effective play for you against man coverage, especially against cover one hold. Now I'm going to be showing y'all what to do. You want to motion out this square receiver. You want to go ahead and put him on a drag route. You want to put your X tight end on a street route. Now if you pay attention, this R1 running back will basically just run past this guy when it comes to being man coverage, whether it's a safety, linebacker, really doesn't matter. It's just the way this route kind of operates. He will just blow past man coverage for some reason. If you really just run this over and over again, you'll see that the running back will just continuously kind of just blow past the linebacker. That time I threw it a little bit early because of the pressure. But the two main routes that's going to just destroy man coverage in this formation is going to be the R1 and circle read. I'm going to try to throw to the running back one more time, but y'all can kind of see that the running back will get a lot of separation against that linebacker or safety. As long as your running back has decent speed, most of the time you will be able to complete that. But another thing with this play that I love about it too, you'll see that this circle receiver will basically cook a lot of the time, just like the running back does. You just lead it, and a lot of the times you will actually get this for a touchdown or a big gain. And with this play, it's just kind of just a man beater in general. You still have your check downs with square and triangle. That's going to work consistently against man coverage, as y'all can see. And your opponent really isn't going to be able to do anything against this play at all if he's sitting in man coverage. Another play I want to go ahead and show y'all in today's video, we're going to be going back to the flood. This play I just kind of like to run just as a standard play. It doesn't necessarily just beat anything, but it's kind of one of those plays where you just go through your reads. I like to put square on a streak, go ahead and put X on a in route, and put circle on a zig route. Now the first read is going to be R1, the second read is going to be circle, the third read is going to be X, and then triangle. Now most of the time triangle is actually open, but you can go ahead and hit the running back out the backfield. Usually you can pick up about a few yards with this play. You also have your little zig route that y'all can go ahead and hit most of the time too. You can hit it early, like right there, for about 5 yards. You also have this in route that's very effective as well that you can go ahead and hit. It just depends on the coverage that your opponent is in, if you can go ahead and hit it earlier or later. But as y'all can see, all of these routes on the field that you see are going to get open. The only one that's not going to get open is going to be the street route. The street route is basically just a clear out route. It's going to be one of those routes that just help triangle to kind of get open. And it's just going to allow triangle to kind of get a little bit more space than what he usually would. But this is kind of one of those plays that y'all can go ahead and mix in, kind of just run out of, and then mix it up with all the other things I showed y'all in today's video. One more thing I want to go ahead and show y'all in today's video as well is this halfback mid draw. This is a very effective run play to go ahead and just mix in with your running, your passing plays. A lot of times you'll pick up about 10 yards a pop. Then if your opponent starts to kind of realize that you're running this a lot, you can go ahead and just start running the inside zone too. But I would say this draw picks up about 5 to 10 yards a pop consistently. And then you have this inside zone that you can go ahead and mix in as well if they start committing to the draw very heavily, or you can just start passing again. But boys, this is going to conclude the video, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, click that notification bell to stay up to date with all my videos. But it's your boy Alert, man. I love y'all boys. Y'all stay up, y'all stay blessed, and y'all have a great rest of your day, and peace.